You are not Megan Thee Stallion or Klay Thompson. You are something much worse. Parasocial relationships. Let's talk about it. And I didn't want to do too much on the beat because there's a lot happening in the actual raps and the storytelling. So probably know what the fuck I'm talking about already. You might even be picturing somebody you know in real life, like your homeboy who wouldn't wash his own ass unless he hears a rapper talk about it first. I split it up. Verse 1 is me describing the life of a nigga who would ride the dick of, say, a Tory Lanez. Or your homegirl who remodels her entire personality and or body based on what the current poppin' girl on the internet's doing. And the second verse is a motherfucker who would ride the dick of a Nicki Minaj type. These niggas create one-way relationships and place major weight in the thoughts, actions, and opinions of complete fucking strangers because they think they actually know them. It's insane. And not only is it not rare, it's actually becoming the norm. The thing about parasocial relationships is they're actually born out of something very human. The need for connection. By default, humans crave connection. We social creatures, my nigga. We need community. Most people are able to find their communities through their regular life, but there's a ton of people, young and old, children and adults, who struggle to find connection. That creates gaps. Gaps create demand. Demand creates monetization. This shit is terrible. With just a couple minutes left until it's midnight, a man waits with blunt in hand. We'll say his name is Mike. Now Mike done been a victim of difficult shit in life. A simple nigga with simple wishes and simple gripes. Monetization is a motherfucker, man. The internet makes it so fucking easy to turn people's flaws and insecurities into money. If you could pinpoint a nigga biggest insecurities and position yourself as a person who could fill that gap for him, you could feed your family for generations. You don't even have to try that fucking hard. We've seen it happen in a million different ways, right? The Andrew Tate alpha male bullshit appeals to these lonely, stupid men. And then people like that one lady talking about low vibrational plates appeals to like deeply insecure women. Those are the ones we usually condemn for the most part on a regular basis. So I'm not really talking about those today. I'm talking about the parasocial relationships that we have allowed to become the absolute norm. Artists. Yeah. The sunrise with a crack in the knuckles and calm demeanor. A woman opens twitter.com. We'll call her Gina. Now, before I say what I'm about to say, I want to clarify. I'm not talking about all artists. So unroll your fucking eyes, you bitch ass nigga. Let me tell you firsthand. Artists want to create parasocial relationships with you. They'll orient their entire careers towards creating and maintaining parasocial relationships with their listeners because that's how you make the most money. The Barbs, the Beehive, the Drake stans, the Kendrick stans, all of these niggas are victims of the same gimmick. As long as they can get you to believe that you really know them, they will have access to your income. They can charge whatever the fuck they want for merch and concert tickets, and you do the promo for them. Anytime there's a controversy or a beef, the fans jump to the artist's defense, which further cements the hold that this person has over your life. Now she spent a lunch break looking through the names and the faces of niggas hating on a rich and famous lady. Now every morning for blah 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 because I like to fucking put a ton of words in a rap. Oh, look at me, I put all these words in the rap, so I gotta do tongue twisters and shit. Whoop-de-doo. Fuck my life. Why can't I get on here and be like bitches, pussy, bitches, and pussy, and pussy, and bitches, and pussy, and bitches? That's so much easier. I mean, this bitch trying to tell intricate fucking story. Fuck my life. Fucking nerd ass nigga, that's what I am. It's an infinite money generator. Congrats, nigga, you a check. I don't think it's ever gonna stop though. I think the human need for connection is something that's been exploitable since the beginning of time. Because as long as there's gaps in the lives of the average person, somebody will be there to exploit those gaps. So the best I can do is say this. You don't know these people. You will never know these people. The odds are they wouldn't even like you. Spending time in a room with you alone would make them uncomfortable. Try to keep in mind that the time and energy you put into obsessing over these strangers online is time and energy you could be spending building actual meaningful relationships in your actual life. Don't be a parasocial weirdo. But if you must, remember that dick riding is an extreme sport. At least wear a helmet. I ain't gonna hold y'all. My head hurting. So I think I'm gonna wrap it up. With just a couple minutes left until it's midnight, a man waits with blunt in hand. We'll say his name is Mike. Now Mike done been a victim of difficult shit in life. A simple nigga with simple wishes and simple gripes. He grew up in a little house where mama paid a mortgage. Papa hustle trying to show his son the way to be important. A man is only worth as much as what he can provide words from his father to echo around his mental every night. See, back in high school, Mike just flew under the radar, daydreaming about how it felt to be the star player. Started listening to this up-and-coming rap nigga who came up off a trap and wanna live like that nigga. He studied every line and spinning every tape. He more than just a fan, it's like they really share fate. Around the 10th grade is where his innocence will fade. His homie told him, yo, it's money time, we finna make a play. A play turned to 2, and 2 turned to 10, and 10 turned to judges and doing a couple bids. And in between sentences, he made a couple kids. So now he living at a slow pace on probation. Them kids across the city in a different location. His baby mother found a respectable vocation. So when he all alone in the crib with a slight erection, he clock in his favorite rap nigga comment section. Like, hey, big bruh, you really him, you the GOAT for real. Fuck them niggas hating on you, dog, you know I know the deal. I just seen on academic shit, they tryna lock us up. They tryna lock you up, the fuck is up with that? They always tryna keep a nigga down soon as he touching racks. You know they twist the story, I believe in your version. Matter of fact, you probably ain't even do that shit on purpose. And even if you did, I bet that bitch deserved it. Parasocial. Niggas living parasocial. Parasocial. Niggas living parasocial. The sunrise with a crack of the knuckles and calm demeanor. A woman opens twitter.com, we'll call her Gina. Now Gina's problem ain't too foreign to you and me. Her growth was stunning, so was her pride and her self-belief. The world to try to beat it down and monetize her insecurities. Niggas treating purity as currency. And in the midst of chaos, a dirty burning scene, emerged a person whose apparent purpose is a queen. It started off innocent, high-skilled lyricist, flow wicked and leave niggas sick and delirious. Cop some tickets to the show, they cost her arm and leg, but she could justify it long as her desires fed. Cop the merch again, cop the merch again. Took an extra shift at work so she could keep contributing. Made a Twitter page of 3 to sing her praises gracefully. She never thought she planted heinous seed. Thought she hate to see the fan base rabid, attacking massive competitors. Mobilizing, they turn aside, observing predators. Now she spent a lunch break looking through the names of the faces of niggas hating on a rich and famous lady. So every morning before she get to yawning, she get active. Her first couple hours, she look and search for address. Her next couple hours, she flex her power and status. And don't you dare question the man, she'll let you have it. She see herself inside of somebody living their best, cause as long as she been living, no one came to her defense. She tryna carry weight to leave a starlit burdenless. So step aside and watch her while she type this murder threat. You stupid motherfucker, bitch, you fucking with the queen. You crossed the line you shouldn't have, you know what that shit mean. You live in one on some street, and when you least expect it, bitch, I kill you in your sleep. Parasocial. Niggas living parasocial. Parasocial. Niggas living parasocial.